It is January and I'm being asked how our real estate market is doing. And I can tell you it's the same as every year. We have an abundance of inventory because all the properties that came off the market for the holiday season are now back on, along with everybody else who was thinking of selling. But what we also have are buyers who just opened their credit card statements, are a little bit shocked at how much money they spent over the holidays, and maybe they're also saving for a winter holiday. So they're not going to the bank right now and getting a pre-approval. So right now it's pretty flat. It's slow. It's not dead, but it's very slow. Now, two things need to happen before we see a shift in our market on a positive side. Is Canadians have to feel a little bit more confidence in the economy and what's going to happen. There's a lot of uncertainty right now, especially with our neighbors down south and at home with our own politics. So Canadians need to feel confident that the interest rates are not going to spike on us and that we're all still going to have jobs. So economy-wise, we need to feel comfortable with that. The other thing that needs to happen is inventory needs to dry up. I mean, it's always been a supply and demand game. Now, but the question always is how much supply has to dry up or be taken off the market or sold before there's that sense of urgency. And I believe, I love stats, okay? Like that's my thing. I love reading about them. I love understanding how it works. And I believe that it is a 25% tipping point. 25% of the inventory needs to sell, because it's always the good product that sells first, right? I mean, nobody's buying, when there's so much inventory on the market, nobody's buying the house that's overpriced on a busy road. We're buying the good product. So that needs to sell and not be replenished before it will shift to a seller's market. It's pretty simple, but the problem is that we don't know it's happening till it's already happened. That's how stats work, and that's why realtors don't have crystal balls. So it's really important to work with a realtor who is active, who goes to office meetings, and who finds, anecdotal stories to be able to tell you that, yeah, hey, you know what? I'm not in any multiple offer situations, but several of my colleagues are. And yeah, some people are even talking about multiple offers. So what does that mean for what's going to happen in the next months to come? I personally feel like we're going to see the shift mid-February to mid-March. So stay tuned, I guess, to see if that actually happens or not. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other variables out there, but maybe.